What if I told you there's one particular DASH diet approved food that can lower your high blood pressure faster and better than any other? I'm about to share with you what this superfood is and how you can use it to make a significant impact on your short-term and long-term blood pressure health. You might be familiar with the DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. It emphasizes whole foods rich in nutrients, especially potassium, calcium, magnesium, and fiber, while reducing the intake of sodium. This combination helps regulate blood pressure by relaxing blood vessels and reducing fluid retention, and therefore reducing fluid volume in your cardiovascular system. Think of your cardiovascular system like an enclosed piping system for the transportation of oxygen, nutrients, and important cells and chemicals. When there's more sodium or salt in that system, it will hold on to excess water, making the total fluid volume increase in that system and causing fluid retention. This enclosed transportation system has a pump, which is the heart. It has pipes, the blood vessels, and fluid, blood, flowing through it continuously. If there's more fluid volume due to excess sodium in that system, without a pressure valve mechanism to open that enclosed system up to let off some pressure, then the pressure will build up inside that enclosed system, pressurizing that system and exerting more pressure against those delicate walls of the blood vessels, and over time create damage, a lack of elasticity, and build up further, narrowing the width of the vessels. I know you're ready to find out what the star of the show is in this diet, with its ability to support the cardiovascular system by reducing high blood pressure. Drum roll please. The superstar of the DASH diet is, no, it's not spinach, and good news, it's not kale or some other exotic rare superfood. It's the humble, common spud, the potato. And here are 5 reasons why a diet high in potatoes can be so effective in lowering hypertension. Reason number 1, potatoes have one of the most favorable sodium-potassium ratios. This favorable sodium-potassium ratio is key for a successful execution of the DASH diet. According to the USDA, 1 pound of gold potatoes has 0 sodium to 1,901 milligrams of potassium. 1 pound of russet potatoes has 23 milligrams of sodium to 1,890 milligrams of potassium. 1 pound of red potatoes has 82 milligrams of sodium to 2,064 milligrams of potassium. 1 pound of sweet potatoes has 249 milligrams of sodium to 1,529 milligrams of potassium. As you can see, these sodium-potassium ratios are highly favorable, helping the cardiovascular system expel excess water and relieving blood pressure. Reason number 2, potatoes are enjoyable and satisfying. Boiled and baked potatoes have a satiety index of a whopping 323. White rice, in contrast, also considered a quite satisfying food, came in at only 136. White bread, ice cream, and potato chips scored at around 100, more than 3 times lower than the humble, boiled, or baked, highly satisfying potato. Reason number 3, potatoes are accessible year-round from most places in the world. They're grown in all 50 US states and over 100 countries, and they're carried in most grocery stores. Reason number 4, they're affordable. The average price of potatoes in the US is just under $1 per pound and around $2 for organic. So it is possible to eat healthy on a budget and make a big dent in your high blood pressure. Reason number 5, the potato mono diet is simple and easy. What's simpler than a mono diet, eating just one food that's so easy to prepare? A kid could do it. You get to spend less time thinking about what to eat, making food decisions, less time shopping, cooking, and cleaning. And simplicity is a huge factor in successful execution. So go on and get yourself some potatoes, or a lot of them. If you want to know how to make blood pressure approved potatoes and sauces, make sure you hit subscribe. How to execute the blood pressure lowering potato diet. So there are a couple of things. First and foremost, you need to check with your medical doctor and always follow his or her advice. Potatoes and other high potassium whole foods are not appropriate for everyone, particularly those with chronic kidney disease. How to incorporate potatoes. When appropriate, you can incorporate this food as a strict potato reset for a few days and even weeks or months, like Penn Jillette, the Vegas magician. You can do only a few potato meals per week, or eat potatoes liberally as a snack throughout the week while you eat other healthy low-sodium foods like fruits and vegetables. And don't worry, they don't make you gain weight. On the contrary, you'll lose weight. what kind of potatoes to eat. You can use any type of potato you like, though note that the white potato varieties have a more favorable sodium-potassium ratio than their sweet counterparts. Many people typically use a combination of sweet and unsweet potatoes to prevent boredom. SOS, salt, oil, and sugar. These are not encouraged while on the mono diet, particularly cooking with oil. These concentrated foods can contribute to high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Cooking method. You may use any cooking method as long as it doesn't make use of salt, oil, or sugar, and as long as they preserve the water and fiber in the potato. Deep fried French fries, for example, don't count. Seasoning. You might use some fresh or dried herbs, garlic, onions, pepper, salt-free vinegar. You may even put all of those ingredients into a blender and make a healthy, tasty dipping sauce for your potatoes. When to eat. Eat when hungry and stop when satisfied. Most people who do a strict potato reset eat about 2 to 5 pounds of potatoes a day. Drop me a question in the comments section below.